Hi, I'm Alma B and welcome back to my videos. So today we are just doing some jobs on House Flipper. It's just loading up now and we shall get on. So this one's a tidy job and I think there might be some painting involved as well. So I'm just going to clean, and it also says I need to paint it with orange paint. I'm just going to go around and clean a few bits and bobs as well. We have actually now got to the stage of where we have the glass. Some people have cockroaches. You have to press E to load it up and you have to hoover it all up and clean it up that way. So here I'm just trying to find the last bit of dirt and clean my windows. And now I can also see that my window still needs cleaning. So I think in a second I will clean that. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. I thought I would. So now I just need to repair and paint. So I'm going to put the radiator on first and connect it up. It does seem like it goes quite slow sometimes, as I haven't quite unlocked all of my skills yet. And as you can see, my fitting is only at 50% and not at 100%. When it's at 100%, it is way quicker. I advise you to probably do that sooner rather than later. Right, so I'm just selecting more and selecting my paint. So I went for a large just to make sure that I've covered the room because it's quite a big room, and I shall whiz through my painting. Right, so I'm just getting towards the end of my painting, and then next we have got to repair electrical sockets at the far corner here. I always move the chair slightly because you just can't get to the area very well, and always climb up on the table too. Sometimes it is in a bit of an awkward spot and you do have to move stuff out of the way, as the previous video showed when you had to move the kitchen cabinet out of the way. So just change that over, and then this room is done with. I haven't sold the paint yet because I don't know if I need it for another room. So now I'm just going to do what my little taskbar says. So I'm going to clean up all of my area. At the moment as well, I haven't got all the dirt showing on the mini map. So you do struggle a little bit to know where 100% of your dirt is. But as I say, the more you go through, the more you unlock, the easier it gets and the quicker it gets. But then obviously your jobs get bigger and bigger as you go along. Now I've got to repair a light socket. Actually, do I have to do two? No, it's not the two in here. The two's in the next room. I was going to say in the next room, it's two of them. So in this one, I've actually used a long radiator because I just thought it would fit the gap a bit better. So now I'm going to paint this living room. And once I've done that, it's going on to the next room, which is going to be the bathroom. Now I'm on the bathroom, so I'm just going to clean it. I have to get rid of the toilet. Still says I need to clean some dirt. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to find it in these rooms because the tiles are so gross coloured that it looks dirtier than it actually is. Right, I do the floor first with tiles because I just find that easier. And now I've got two tiles to choose from. So I've got these green ones and ones that match the floor. So I'm just going to go on and tile and choose which way I want my tiles. Doesn't actually matter which way you have your tiles. It's all dependent on how you want your bathroom to look. Sometimes I just do one wall with main tiles like this, and then I do the rest in the other tiles. Or sometimes in actual houses, I prefer just a wall of tiles where your shower is, and then I'll end up painting everything. So now I've done that area, I'm going to do the next wall, and I'm going to do them in them, as I say, the grey tiles there. So I've just sold the last of them other ones because I don't need any more. get this tiled. And then the next part of this, I actually do make a little bit of a faux pas. I put my radiator on first. I then go to put the washer in and thinking I have not enough space because it shows when it says red, it means you've not got enough space. I actually have done a faux pas. All the way through, I've been telling you, you need to take your stoppers off. You need to take them off. So here's me thinking, oh, it doesn't fit in there because I put the radiator on first. Ugh, I've got to delete the radiator. So I delete the radiator, which costs you because it, even though you get part of your money back, you don't get all of it. Then I realised I haven't undone and unscrewed my stoppers. So now I've done that. I'm going to put my washer in first, just to make sure. So, right, it showed green. So now you just do all of your job of unscrewing and sorting and mounting it. And then once you've done that, just put your radiator back in and connect it. Now you need to put the toilet in and just choose whichever toilet you want. And now I'm just going to clean the window because that's one of my last tasks, and I've just cleared the last little bit of dirt up. So the next room that we're going to is the bedroom. And that's just a clean up job, sweep the floor and tidy the windows, then paint. So I'll just speed through that on here. Right, so all the painting's done now, and I've just fixed that fixture. I've got to move the sofa back, and that's all done. Now I've just got to paint this hallway orange. Right, so yep, just got to get this room finished, and then there is one more room to be done after this. That room has a radiator that needs fitting, as well as cleaning and windows cleaning. There is also a light fitting that needs doing with 2 bulbs. I only realised I only do 1 bulb at the start, and then I do go back to the second bulb as I realised it said 2 afterwards. Sometimes I'm just too quick for myself. So here I am cleaning the windows and getting that done, and then I'll be on to painting. Shortly in the video, I will be actually buying my first house and doing that up and showing you. I'm going to keep it quite neutral for the house just because I think sometimes that's easier, and it's only going to be a 1-bedroom house. But I do have a habit of changing everything around the house. So hopefully you'll be intrigued and be like, oh, yeah, I could do something like that. Or you can just keep it in the same layout and just see that something can be done. Right, so that job's done now, and that's the end of this video. Hope you watch one of my next videos. Thank you. Bye.